Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Magentier!
I'm the Magentier, and I'm here to say I'm gonna enhance your learning in a positive way. I'm not run-of-the-mill, I'm gonna show you my skills. There will be no blue, I'll help encourage you. With my active listening power, your wireless knowledge will flower. Your worries will be non-existent with the Magenta Training Assistant. Word.
I'd be a great fit for your team. I think training's so nice, I did it twice. You see, ever since I first walked through those doors, I've had my sights set on the learning and development team. It's the foundation for all future success at that company. Whether it's starting from ground up with new hires or giving tenured reps the tools they need for that future success, it all starts in training. If you don't have that strong foundation, the building crumbles. And something about being able to build that foundation, that's where the magic happens. That's what intrigues me so much. I know that my passion to help others succeed would make me a valuable asset to your team, and I would be honored for the opportunity. I could talk behaviors all day, but for the sake of time, I'm going to give you a handful. I think the most important behavior when interacting with anybody is going to be respect. That goes for everyone from trainers to new hires, support people, and classroom visitors. Every single person that walks through that door gets treated with the utmost respect, always assuming in the positive intentions of others. After all, especially in a training environment, we all come from different backgrounds, walks of life, and offer a unique point of view that, given that initial respect, will pave the way to grounded relationships down the road. The second behavior we're going to talk about is awareness. Now, awareness is twofold. There's personal awareness. That's making sure that my tone, facial expressions, body language all communicate the same message that my words are trying to get through. The other part of awareness is going to be environmental awareness, making sure that I'm multitasking and able to focus on the job at hand, but also keeping my head on a swivel, knowing that what's going on in my environment so that I can be proactive rather than reactive to any situations that may arise. Being aware of both how I'm being represented to other people and aware of who needs my attention is going to help drive the team forward. The third behavior we're going to talk about today is active listening. And that's listening with the purpose to understand versus listening to reply and just tell you what you're looking for versus knowing what you're actually trying to communicate. Active listening is where I can pick up on those subtle clues, listen for personality types, the learning styles, read between those lines so that I know what you need and how to best motivate you, is all rooted in that active listening behavior. The fourth one we're going to talk about today is patience. We are a group of individuals, all different parts thrown together to help make this machine, the team, work smoothly. And that takes some patience. That takes some time to get all these parts back in line and in order again. Patience also creates an environment where reps feel comfortable asking questions, trying to further their knowledge and seek understanding. That'll help develop them on a personal side so that they can get the understanding and put the pieces together themselves and create a healthy environment to do personal learning. The last one we're going to talk about today is encouragement. Training's an unfamiliar environment. It can be a scary world, but encouragement means they know they're doing something right, even when it seems so unsure. I want reps to know I am their personal cheerleader. I'm there to spur them on and that I think they can do anything and I will help them with anything they feel they can't do. That encouragement through building deeper relationships, I know what each individual person needs. Someone may need hooping and hollering, cheering for the team. Someone else may need just a good job sticker with a personalized note. Using these behaviors, I can develop those relationships, and as a team, we can create a winning culture. I think regardless whether I knew it at the time, the groundwork for this role really started being laid in high school. You see, that was when I really developed my passion and intrigue for people and just getting to know someone. I jumped on every chance I got to take a psychology class, sociology, many communication courses, just to get a better feel for how to interact with the people around me. Fast forward a few years to my first corporate job in the restaurant business. I was quickly promoted to trainer and followed a 3-week course curriculum, laid it all out, and produced multiple successful servers and bartenders. After that job, I moved on over to the call center world, and since being at T-Mobile, I've really started to hone in and develop those development skills. I've assisted multiple TCC classes, including one time when I got a perfect survey. I think that moment really touched me because that meant I had reached every single person in that class effectively and on a personal level. And that's hard to do with these class sizes. So that meant a lot to know that I truly had an impact on every individual. I also remember one time when I'd asked one of the coaches if I could sit in, maybe help out with the study hall if they needed any assistance. And we showed up to study hall. The coach says, "Reins are all yours, take over." It was a bit overwhelming at first, but I covered well enough that no one in the class even known I hadn't done this before and that I wasn't actually a trainer. They gave glowing feedback saying they felt like they learned the material, felt much more comfortable with the understanding of what we'd covered. And all around, it was a great experience for the rep side and to be able to throw myself into the spur of the moment and know that I was so successful in something that I didn't have time to prepare. It was really special because at study hall, I had one of the current training assistants actually sitting in, and to receive such high admiration and praise for how well I had done really touched my heart and reminded me that's why I love this job so much and why I so desperately want to be a trainer. My family always said the best memories are gathered around the kitchen table. And since your team is more like a family, I welcome you to my kitchen table. You see, I'm not trying to come in and cook the Christmas roast. I know you all have a great thing already cooking. I just want to add my flavor to it. You see, the Italian side of my family would always tell you, you can never have too much garlic. What may not work on its own really shines when added to other quality ingredients. You see, I'm not just looking for an easy payday. I'm here to give you a fresh perspective and innovative ideas. And while my jokes may be corny, if you care at all, you'll see we'd make something delicious together. I love the team of experts concept. And until the time comes that I'll get to transition into a community, I use my downtime currently to research and expand my knowledge base, doing some own self-learning, so that I'm more prepared and can be truly an expert when the time comes to transition to techs. In the meantime, I've been mentoring with current team of expert top performers to get a feel for what that looks like in a live environment. Thankfully, I'm able to apply this knowledge on a regular basis when I help with T-Force, supporting everything from billing to account changes to get that real-life hands-on experience in the T-Force world until I can experience the tech's world firsthand.
As you can see, I'm pretty flexible.
Thankfully, with these amazing people behind me, I've got a pretty strong support team in my corner, and they'll help make sure anything's possible. So thank you for this opportunity, and I'll see you soon.